Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my top 10 Bath & Body Works candles of 2021. I did this last year, it was only 5 candles. This year has gone up to 10. Obviously my collection just grew and grew this year, and I will be doing a candle collection video. It's on my list to do and film this month, so if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it, and you know, hit the notification bell, all that sort of thing. So originally I did end up writing down 5 candles, and then I was like, well, let me add this one in as an honorary mention, and this one because I've used it up. And then I sort of remembered more and more candles that are at the back of my cupboard, and I was like, this is going to be a 10 candle video, and it's actually ended up being, I think, an 11 candle video. So let's just jump right in. I will go from 10 to 1, but you know, they're not fixed numbers. So at number 10 we have whipped coffee. This was one of the ones I think that came out, you know, sort of this time last year. That sort of spring bakery collection. So it's shot of espresso, whipped sweet cream and sugar crystals. I mean, this is just smelling burnt. This, as you can see, sooted like crazy. It does just smell sort of like burnt coffee at the moment, but it was more of like a whipped coffee, but it had like a slight caramel element to it. It was really, really light. And so that's why I liked it. It was a really easy one to burn, especially if you want to burn something but you've got a slight bit of headache. This was a nice one to burn. The next one I finished up, and this is Kiwi Starfruit Cooler. So this was a summer scent. It says Starfruit, Sparkling Kiwi Seltzer, Splash of Guava Juice and Lemon Garnish. This is very similar to Aloha Kiwi Passion Fruit, but it is slightly different. And that's why this one got used up. I probably had hit the halfway mark and I was like, right, we just need to burn this and get rid of it. It's not that I didn't like the scent, because obviously it's in one of my top favourites, hence I've included it in this video. It's a really lovely fruity scent. I don't know if I would repurchase it again, just because I have got Aloha Kiwi Passion Fruit, and even though they're different, to me they're similar enough that I don't need to get both again. If it was to come out again in a cute package, I probably would rebuy it this year. But yeah, that's why it's sort of lower down on my list, because I don't think you need to run out and get it if you've got Aloha Kiwi. The next one is sort of, was going to be one of my honorary mentions, then I just included it anyway. This is Bright Christmas Morning, so it's a late one to the game. Ripe red berries, blood orange and crisp apple. I think I might burn this more into January. It's got a really gorgeous reindeer lid on top. This is one of those, if you like champagne toast, peach mimosa, those ones, you'll like this because it is that really drink fruit heavy scent. And I didn't burn it a lot, I only burnt it maybe twice over Christmas. But it is one of those really lovely drink, like thirst quenching scents. Okay, next one. Now you're going to see a theme. There's a lot of fruity and foodie scents. So if you don't like those, probably would stop now, because that's what they all are. The next one is Pumpkin Donut Shop. So this was, you know, a full scent. This says glazed donuts, warm pumpkin spice and sprinkled with powdered sugar. It's one of the scents that comes out year after year, I believe. That is what it looks like. And on cold, I don't love it as much as I do warm. When it's burning, it's a really gorgeous pumpkin, not pumpkin, like a really gorgeous donut scent. I wouldn't say you get a lot of pumpkin in it, because pumpkin and cinnamon is scents I really don't like. But I think the pumpkin, it comes off more as a sweet, like once you've baked it, hence the bakery note in it. Yeah, I really enjoyed this one. I burnt it, you know, a fair amount. I mean, it may not look like I've really enjoyed these because I've only maybe burnt them like a quarter of the way, because there was such a heavy aspect of the year trying to get through a load of candles, and today I've had to, you know, scrape out the last bits of them and then put them in the recycling for the jars. So that was that one. Next we have a summer one, but it's arguably also like a autumn fall scent. This is Summer Boardwalk. And this is caramel glazed popcorn, warm taffy apples and salty sweet cream. I believe they are bringing this out in spring, so they sort of throw it out any time of year, I guess. But this is that quintessential like toffee apple, toffee popcorn scent. You get the really nice crisp apple that you get in some of the other scents, like Honeycrisp apple, Fresh Market apple, those really like OG Bath & Body Works, you know, fragrances. But then you also get a really nice like caramel bakery sweetness to it. I really like this, and I did burn this quite a bit. Speaking of apple scents, the next one is Honeycrisp apple. As soon as I saw this was available this autumn, I was like, I'm gonna need to get me a couple of those. This is Golden Honeycrisp, Apple Blossom and Fresh Sugar Cane. It is just like that OG Fresh Market apple scent that I have always loved from Bath & Body Works. They brought it out last year, or not last year, the year before, 2020, I believe, in, or it may even have been 2019, I'm not sure now, in this like grey leaf packaging, but I can't remember what it was called, but it was essentially this, and yeah, I just love it. It's very like crisp, fresh. I imagine a tub of apples bobbing around in water. Just, I love it. Next two I've got side by side with each other because they are both peachy scents. So we have Vanilla and Peach Tea and Snowy Peach Berry. So Snowy Peach Berry, this is the candle we have had in our bathroom for pretty much the last 6 months or so. And yeah, it's all burnt out now. It is a really gorgeous sweet peach scent. Again, it's those very like drinky, sparkly, peachy drink kind of notes to them. We would like this every time we had a bath. I say we, you know, me and Darren, but you know, we had our bath separate. I ain't about to share my bath time with no one. So yes, really, really nice, just really light scent, as in not like a light throw, although single wicks do give off a light throw, hence we only use single wicks in the bathroom. And then the other one was a real turnaround scent for me this year, and this is probably what I've burnt the most of, and this is Vanilla and Peach Tea. When I first got this, I was pretty disappointed, like the first throw, and when I first got this I was actually a bit disappointed. The first burn or two was really, really light, and it does soot a little bit. It is a very light peach scent with vanilla. You know, you cannot describe it any other way. It says peach tea, sweet vanilla cream and oat milk. It is a very light milky vanilla with the peach. I wouldn't say you get tea at all really in it. You could say it's a peach tea. It is just vanilla and peach in my opinion. But once I kept burning this, like the throw of it was better. So it really pleasantly surprised me the more I kept burning it, because at first this was a real disappointment candle, even though I love the scent. I have gone and repurchased one around Christmas time in the sale, just in a different packaging. Okay, top three now. So this one I nearly forgot about, and I was like, how could I have forgotten pretty much about this whole collection? It is the bakery collection from last spring, and this is Wildberry Jam Donut. I think this was one of the standout scents of the year. It's sweet wildberry jam, powdered donut and brown sugar crumble. Can you tell I love like a bakery donut? And it is a really gorgeous like raspberry donut. I wouldn't say it's like when you eat a jam donut, because the raspberry in it is too sweet and artificial, but it's maybe like if you had donuts and then you were like making a strawberry jam or a raspberry jam around it. I mean, it's hard to describe in that aspect. It's not like you're about to just eat and shove your nose into a jam or jelly donut, but it is a gorgeous scent and I really, really like it, and that's why I've got a backup or two of this one. Okay, the next two were really hard to do, 1 and 2. I think I've managed to decide. Number 2, Pineapple Pancakes. Again, a really unique scent that came out this year. I wouldn't say there was a lot of new scents this year, as far as like the OG collectors would say. A lot of things were repackaged. To me, there were some new scents, because I've not been maybe collecting as long, but I do feel like overall when they brought out new scents, a lot of them were quite unique, and this being one of them, Pineapple Pancakes. So it says, fresh pineapple, fluffy pancakes, sweet banana slices and brown sugar. Because I've burnt it, it's kind of hard to smell it in the jar, but it is just a gorgeous banana pancake element scent. You do get that, you know, pineapple in it, but I would say that it becomes almost like a banana pancakes with a hint of pineapple when you burn it. I really like it. It's a super gorgeous foodie scent, and it's definitely overtaken another banana pancakes candle I had from a different company. I really love this. And then finally, from all of that, can you guess what my top one might be? It's foodie, it's fruity, it's pineapple pancake. Obviously this had to be my number one. It's fresh pineapple, sweet vanilla pound cake sprinkled with powdered sugar. If you are looking for the juiciest, mouth-quenching pineapple candle, this is the one to have. You instantly get the pineapple, and then you get this element of like a sugary cake element, I would say. Obviously it's pound cake. I just think of this like gorgeous cake just drizzled in this like sweet pineapple like syrup. Just absolutely gorgeous. That is why it was my number one. A really lovely scent, especially in the summer, because it's just super juicy and sweet. It's making me thirsty just thinking about it. But yes, that was like my top 10 candles of this year from Bath & Body Works. Let me know what your top candles were down below. What are you excited about for what they're releasing this year? Obviously we've just got a lot of sneak peeks of, you know, things to come in January. Let me see what I've saved that I'm sort of the most excited for. Off the top of my head, I think there's like a whipped raspberry one, which is apparently possibly unicorn sprinkles, which I loved. So I may need to pick up one of those. Prosecco and peaches I'm very excited for. Pink Prosecco frosting, sprinkled birthday cake, what else? Coconut lime verbena is like an OG Bath & Body Works scent that they're bringing in a candle this year, and champagne margarita, which they say may be a repackage of frosted Moscow Mule, or yeah, whatever that one's called, which I loved and only had one of. So we'll be interested to see how those come out, but again, you can see they're very foodie and fruity again, those like drinky scents. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure you subscribe if you want to see more of my content, and I will see you very soon. Bye guys.